Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us today. On our program is Bill Allen, and he is the Director of Marketing at Minuteman Power Technologies. How are you, Bill?
Great. Good to be here, Rich.
Likewise, I'm sure many of the viewers are familiar with your UPS products, but you've got a broad range of products. I was hoping you could tell us, in your own words, just a little bit about your company.
Sure. We sell all kinds of power solutions, from AC surge suppressors to data line surge suppressors to single-phase UPSs from 400 VA all the way up to 40 kVA, and then we also sell a full line of three-phase UPSs. Been in the market 28 years, and Minuteman is pretty well known within the telecom community.
So what are some of the new things you're seeing in the space?
We're seeing a trend towards end users wanting extended runtime capability. They want more battery backup time. That's a very important thing, because as we become more and more dependent upon IT infrastructure and telecom infrastructure, power becomes an even more critical issue. And having more than 5 to 10 minutes of backup time now is out the window. They're, small to medium size, even large businesses are looking for 30, 40 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours even of runtime.
And so that would require just more and more battery capacity, right? So they're just buying, it sounds like, just larger systems to support larger batteries, and that's the trend.
Correct. And about 25 years ago, Minuteman actually introduced the first UPS where you were able to add an additional battery pack. Mm-hmm. So you take a, say, 1,000 VA UPS, and that supports the load for 5 to 10 minutes, but when you add an additional battery pack, you might be able to run it up to an hour or 2 hours, of course, based on the load. But when you look at the ROI in terms of what the extended runtime battery packs can bring, you can get a lot more runtime at a very inexpensive price. And one of the other unique things about extended runtime as it relates to batteries and long runtime and generators, actually a generator, if that's your final power that the building or facility has, it's actually a single point of failure. When you have an extended runtime UPS used in conjunction with a generator, if a generator does fail, you can always go back to battery backup power until you get your generator back up and running. So it actually, extended runtime can remove that single point of failure.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's an interesting way of looking at the market. Now, you've got other technologies that are chomping at the bit, such as hydrogen and just to a lesser degree solar. Are you seeing any sales being lost to those newer technologies?
No, at this point in time, the hydrogen fuel cells are very expensive. There are some unique applications for them, and we see that coming in the future, but again, like a lot of technologies, it's in its very early stages. 20 years from now, you ask me the same question, and my answer will be entirely different than what it is today.
And solar could be used in conjunction with your technology anyway, right?
Sure, yeah. You can.
It's not mutually exclusive.
Power UPS via solar cells.
And you sell primarily in the U.S., right?
Primarily. We do North and South America. And we do sell a little bit internationally, but the bulk of our business is focused here in North and South America.
And your distribution model? We
sell strictly through the channel. We do not sell direct, which is music to most resellers and distributors' ears. We do support the channel fully, and that's always been one of Minuteman's mantras throughout our history, is we don't take deals direct.
Now, from a competitive landscape, for viewers that are watching this right now and they're trying to make a decision as to who to purchase from, why would they go with Minuteman?
Basically, reliability is very, very important for us. We do manufacture very reliable UPS. I mean, after all, that's why people buy UPSs, is for reliability. So it's a very core initiative for us, is to provide users with very reliable UPSs. And we back that up with the industry's longest warranty, which is 3 years. And on most of our UPSs, we do cover batteries for 3 years, which is also a unique value proposition. In addition, we consider ourselves a very value-based purchase. You look at our features compared to many competitors' features, and we match up very, very nicely, and in some cases exceed their features, yet you'll find Minuteman products to be 10 to 20% less expensive. So to the small and medium-sized business sector, our value proposition does resonate well with them because you get what you pay for, and you don't pay for an expensive brand, you pay for exactly what features you need.
And in this particular economic environment, does that resonate more?
Absolutely. We've been growing for the past couple of years. There are a lot of major competitors who have been hit pretty hard the past 18 months, whereas we have gained market share and we are growing. And in fact, we just closed the best month we've ever had, the best quarter we've ever had, and the best 6 months we've ever had.
That's great. Well, as there's a move to more and more electronics, the necessity to back some of those electronics up just increases as well, right? So I mean, the trend is that every year we're going to see more electronics than the prior year, and the odds are some of that will be mission critical and need backing up. So it sounds like you're in a really good position right now.
Right, and as we get more and more electronic devices out there, whether they be servers to hubs and routers and things that are located all over the building, businesses become more and more reliant on those pieces of technology. They can't conduct business without, an internet. They can't conduct business without email or telephones or all that. So we, as a business world, are becoming more and more reliant on our technology. Consequently, that leads to more and more reliance on power.
That's great. So the one question I have is, does a move to the cloud, I mean, it's not all happening at once, obviously, but does that mean that there's more of an opportunity or less of an opportunity for your company?
I think it's more of an opportunity because as cloud computing comes on, reliability of all of those servers and cloud computing devices becomes more and more mission critical.
Okay.
So that, obviously like internet providers right now, they have very high expectations, or the customer has high expectations that when they want to get on the internet, it's there, and it's operating, and it's powered. Same thing is going to be true with cloud computing in that reliability is going to be a key issue and perhaps even a key differentiator on who offers the best reliability to the marketplace.
That's great. Final question is, what's next for the company?
What's next? We're seeing a big trend in power monitoring and management. We have some devices now that we've introduced to the market for remote power management, where a locked up device like a router or a bridge or something up in the ceiling gets locked up and you have to climb up there and just to reboot it. Now that device already has an IP address more than likely, and this device that we have called the Remote Power Manager, you can actually reboot that remotely from your desktop using a browser interface.
That's great.
Yeah. So we're seeing the trend to more power management and power monitoring. Again, it goes back to the original point that power is becoming more and more of an issue and more important, and consequently being able to manage and monitor what's going on with power is a growing trend in the UPS industry.
That's great. Well, thanks again for being on the program today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it.